forth and so on to some degree without bothering you and so forth.
I guess it feels to me like you are, because we come to see you now more than we did when you lived in your little trailer. I used to come...
Lived in what?
Your little trailer. I used to come every 2 weeks on Friday for 3 hours. But now I come twice a week for 2 or 3 hours. So I feel like I'm around you and try to be with you even more than I did before.
Well, maybe I hadn't, thought about all the different angles. I'm just, I'm just overwhelmed that y'all come and don't want to throw me out.
No, Mama, we love you.
I know.
We love you.
I know that, but there's so many people that aren't loved.
That's true.
Over and over and over again.
Yeah.
And those things are very sad and heartbreaking, and oftentimes it gets too much for some people, and they just decide, wait a minute, I've got a life of my own. I don't want to be bothered here and now and this and that. But I shouldn't anticipate or there he goes again, little tiny thing. Boy, he's got it made, hasn't he?
He's cute, isn't
he? Yeah. But anyway.
Well, is that what happens? Is that you anticipate that there might come a time where we stop coming to see you?
Well, I guess so. It's maybe that's unfortunately, maybe that's thing that just kind of looms up, because y'all have been so careful and so kind and so loving and so helping me. But I don't want to just get kicked into the dust out there one day, and it happens with many people.
Well, that's absolutely not going to happen. We completely have the commitment to keep coming by and seeing you regularly and helping you with showers and conversation and walks and sunshine and pictures and song and music.
Well, I realize that, and I just I saw two times today, or yesterday and today, outside my room. There was one person that got in a chair and another one over here in a chair. And both of them, and I don't know how it worked out because I didn't stand around and watch, because I couldn't do that. The nurses would come out and clobber me if I tried to interfere. But I felt like maybe I should go and say something to these two people, but both of them were trying to get attention for whatever their problem was. And as I said, maybe I just thought too much about too many things, because like I said, I was worried because we didn't have any towels or any, what do you call the other stuff, toilet paper. We didn't have anything in the bathroom for from sometime yesterday on through the night and afterwards, and
Yeah.
sometimes that's kind of hard, and I just was, worried about from different angles, and I shouldn't have.
Well, it's okay if you worry about it. If I understand, like I do right now, maybe there are times where I or Virginia or Reggie can reassure you that there may be a day or two here or there where one of us can't come, but we're still going to always keep coming back.
Yeah.
And speaking of which, I'm going to be out of town next week.
Mm-hmm.
So there will be about 7 days where I don't come because I won't be in Tallahassee. But I'll be back and come right back.
Where are you going?
To Chicago.
Well, that to me is an awful long stretch.
A week, yes. It is a long time.
And I guess those are the kind of things that I worry or fear about, or maybe God will show me how to deal with it. Right now I'm having a problem with the shoulder right in here.
I remember you telling me that was hurting you a little bit.
Yeah, it's hurting a lot, and I just ignore it. It's like a lot of other things. I ignore it. But it's there. And I got other things that are there. Sometimes I can or can't do something in the bathroom. Long stretches like that are very difficult because
now Virginia and Reggie will still be coming, and Virginia has asked her friend Sonia to come.
Mm-hmm.
So even this week, where I won't be here, other family will still be here.
Yeah, well, then I guess just I think that's... Now, what's he looking at? He's looking at all those little flowers that died.
He's got that little dog with him.
Does he? That must be his daughter then. Yeah, that's the darndest little dog. He's got it made, hadn't he?
Yeah, he sure does.
Now the man's getting in the big red car, but I think his daughter got in one of those other cars. But that's another facet of life when you get to the place where you can't drive your car, or you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't go in the kitchen to clean up after the dinner or something. I mean, it just, it keeps coming.
Yeah, I think about it a lot, that I actually don't have children. And I wonder when I'm old, Westbrook went and lived with Winnie, and Virginia and Reggie and I come and visit you, but we don't have anybody to take care of us.
Well,
So
you all
be
got each
interesting.
other, though, don't you?
But we'll all get old at the same time.
Well, tough luck then. You
I
better
know.
start talking to God and say, look, we're in a terrible mess. We didn't prepare very well.
We should have made some babies so we could have somebody to take care of us.
You could, by that time, save a bunch of money and get you a couple good people who would take care of you, but then you'd have to worry because they were probably making off with your money at the same time.
That's a problem. If you have a bunch of money, everybody wants to be your friend.
Oh, Lord, just watching some of those things on TV is a lesson in itself. It's incredible what happens. And even like with little dogs like that people are taking care of probably more than they've ever taken care of their children or their own dogs or anything else.
Sometimes.
But, excuse me. I know one thing, I gotta stop worrying about to the extreme of burping, because I don't like to do that. It hurts in here. But I think, and I really should start back reading some parts of the Bible that I haven't been reading, but I really do think it all adds up to, if you want to figure this whole thing out, and I can say, yeah, don't tell me what is this? It comes on the TV, something like, these ads, don't take them for God's real or something. It's on the TV.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, why are you having it on there then?
Right.
Take it off and go.
Right, yeah.
But that, of course, is the greatest thing about the fact of, and it's going to take a lot more study than I've ever given to it, but the fact of studying the Bible to the fact that, how far is he going to straighten this thing out before we get so we can't move?
Yeah.
But I don't know. I know anytime somebody is close to somebody and somebody in that frame goes away or takes a trip, I think it's there's a very definite feeling.
Mm-hmm.
Definite feeling, no matter. Now, who's this coming with a great big bag of something? Maybe she's got money.
Do you think you want to go for a short walk before I have to go back to work? I could push you back there and we could go see the tree or something like that.
What do you mean, go for a walk now?
Mm-hmm. So I have to leave in a little bit. And if you want to go
And then
around...
I won't see you until the week after next then or something?
No, I'll be here again tomorrow.
What is tomorrow?
Friday.
Friday?
Right. Do you think you want to go for a walk?
No, because I just feel so washed up and washed out. And,
Okay.
I mean, living in this place has been a real trauma.
I know.
It really has. And I've been able to do it more than most people, but I've seen a lot of things in there that are less than perfect. And I don't have any idea that they're not going to be worse than perfect,
Yeah.
I mean, that's why people do try to stick with their families. Some people don't stay or aren't with families a lot or whatever, this or that or the other. But I do believe that oh, he kept breaking up a bunch of them in here,
Yeah.
You want one?
Sure. Thank you.
I do believe this is a tough world. I don't believe it's getting any better. And I hope it'll get well, as I say, I don't think it's going to get any better. It's going to be more directed by God Himself and the Lord Jesus Christ. It's going to come down to that. And going to be a lot of stuff in between there. I've read some of the stuff I've been reading close up to those things, and It's just a tough world. Certainly the more people you have in your family, or the ones that care for you or whatever, the more you have a chance of things being better. I keep what I've been doing recently in reading